to In the Spotlight, India's first student-led podcast.
I'm Annalisa. My name is Gaurang.
Hi, I'm Nida.
Hi, my name is Ansh Nambiar.
Today we have teenagers talking about what they think, how they learn, and what actually matters to them.
They think that all Gen Z and Gen Alpha people are glued to screens.
They think we have it all easy in this generation. But the truth is that we don't have it all easy. Our difficulties and our troubles come in a different way than what they faced.
Life is not all about having a stable job, 9 to 5, perfect salary. You should do what you want to do.
If your screen time could talk, what would it say about you? Give a rational number.
It's a bit high, and Gen Alpha people are glued to screens.
Okay, high towards
Still calculating. It's a bit high.
Here at Winmore Academy, Jaipur,
It's not common in every school to have such an atmosphere.
a school where they give space to teenagers think, feel, and question. Join us as the teens open more, take the mic, and take us to their place.
Hi, I'm Annalisa. I'm 14 years old in 9th grade and I love music. I play the keyboard and I'm still learning guitar.
Awesome.
Hi, ma'am. My name is Gaurang. I am 13 years old. I study in 8th grade. And I'm really interested in motorsport and engineering.
Of course, you must have watched F1 recently.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nida. I'm 15 and I'm studying in 10th. I am very determined to fulfill my dreams.
So, what are your dreams, Nida?
I want to become a diplomat.
Awesome. Yeah, very, very unusual as well. It's kind of not you hear every day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Ansh Nambiar. I'm 15 years old. I study in grade 10 and I'm a huge sports enthusiast. I love playing football.
Football. Okay, who is your favorite footballer?
Neymar.
Neymar. Okay, nice. So let's start the podcast with the most requested questions from the teen. Okay. So tell me, what is the one thing that highly misunderstood about the teenagers? Can we start with Ansh?
I'll definitely answer this question.
Yeah.
The most misunderstood thing about being a teen in 2025 is people always think you have an attitude. So they're anxious to approach you.
Okay.
Like it has happened to me itself. Like, even my grandma is anxious to approach me. So it's very hard, and they always think that I'm lazy at doing, like, not only me, they think all the teens are lazy, so that's not acceptable. We're not lazy, not all
You're
of
not
us.
lazy, for sure. Okay, why do
I
you think
may be a
people
little
are
lazy. Little lazy.
why do you think people are anxious to approach teens? Do you carry that attitude around, that
People assume we carry attitude around, but I can assure that out of
None of you?
out of all the people I know, not everybody carries an attitude around.
Okay. So, do you think adults understand this generation? Aliza, do you want to go for this?
Well, they try to understand, but they don't. It's still like we're on different wavelengths. So they
Okay.
don't completely understand our generation. Though they try.
Okay. You think we are on the different wavelengths.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain how
Wait.
we are?
I don't disagree with her, but my dad understands this generation and my mom doesn't. So whenever anything on Instagram or anything pulls up, it's always my dad who gets me before my mom. So there was this joke about 100 men fighting a gorilla.
Okay.
So when I asked this question to my dad, he's like, the gorilla would win. But when I asked the same question to my mom, her reply was, this generation is so sick that they want to fight a gorilla.
So she has a big take on this generation for sure.
Yes,
Okay,
definitely.
Okay. So what's something people say about Gen Z or Gen Alpha that you definitely disagree with? Gauram, do you want to go for this?
They think that all Gen Z and Gen Alpha people are glued to screens.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
quite
it's
true
quite
also.
true also,
Yeah.
but yeah, sometimes there is also another aspect of this. Like we do go down to play, we do touch grass, to say the least.
Okay.
I also think that they think we have it all easy in this generation.
Okay.
But the truth is that we don't have it all easy. Our difficulties and our troubles come in a different way than what they faced.
Okay.
We
what
face
are the
more of
troubles that you're
okay.
talking about?
It's morely related to the digital world.
Okay.
For example, nowadays we face constant bullying on the internet. That is one thing. Comparing lifestyles to others, that's another. And there's a lot of competition too nowadays. So it's very hard to keep up with the generation too.
Okay. So you think the internet is being the most hardest part of your life? keeping up with everyone and going with the trend?
Not the hardest part of the life, but it's definitely very hard to cope up.
Okay, you have anything to add to it, Ansh?
I don't keep up. I lost my phone 2 years ago. I broke it on accident and
So you
then
don't have a phone now.
no, until 10th is over. I'm
That's good
afraid
for
not.
you. That's good for you and your 10th board exams,
I-
right? Do you
that's what
agree with
everyone
me?
says.
Or you think it's just
That's
a
what everyone
old
says.
millennial talking about it?
Millennials,
No?
definitely millennials.
Okay. So you guys spoke about your ambitions and how somebody is interested in music, motorsports, and being a diplomat. What is your biggest dream in life? What do you want to achieve for yourself or for the better future? What do you want to do?
Well, I want to be a musician. I know I want to go into the music industry. Probably, like, I don't sing enough now, but I would love to do playback singing and maybe composing some music.
Okay. So I want to come to you because being a diplomat is not everybody's dream.
Yes.
So do you have any kind of person that you look up to, or it's just a thought that came to your mind?
Okay, so I started aspiring to be a diplomat since last year because I joined for MUN for the first time.
Okay, what is that?
MUN Model United Nations, it's basically their committees, UNGA, UNSC and all of that. And there's a topic given. For me, it was the Israel-Hamas war.
Okay.
Countries are allotted to students and they represent the country. And at the end of the committee, they form blocks. They try to come up with resolutions.
Okay.
And it enhances the child's critical thinking and especially the speaking skills, because you really have to get to know each other to form blocks and speak up in front of everyone.
So you think diplomat can solve the problems across the borders very peacefully and in a very diplomatic way?
Yes, in a
So-
very professional way.
Yeah. So you have any person that you look up to? Probably Jaishankar. Mr. Jaishankar
Yes,
is
yes.
trending nowadays.
Exactly.
So what is one quality of Mr. Jaishankar that you love to?
I would say it's the way he's very respectful while answering, but he gets to the point, he doesn't disrespect anyone.
Okay.
And without disrespecting anyone, he makes sure that the point is put forward in a very straight manner.
That's awesome. Very well said. So my next question will be for Aliza. What's something that you believe in strongly, but most adults call you immature or doesn't have kind of experience or maybe unrealistic? I tend to call a lot of kids unrealistic because of a lot of things that you
I
guys
would be
do.
one of them.
Yeah.
I think being compassionate and following your dreams, life is not all about having a stable job, 9 to 5, perfect salary. You should do what you want to do.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I think.
So you think we feel, of course we feel it's unrealistic because without 9 to 5 job, without having a good money for your future, following
Yeah, I feel money is an important aspect, but
Okay.
you should be loving what you're doing, right?
Okay, so you all agree with that?
Yes, definitely.
You all agree that 9 to 5 job is not kind of that everybody should chase. You should chase your dreams. That is what
Yes.
you all.
I agree with her, but my idea, which my parents call unrealistic, I don't agree with that.
Your idea is what?
So this debate is between me and my dad. It's like we both love cars.
Okay.
So I believe in tuning cars. Tuning cars improves the power of cars. It's amazing.
Okay.
And tuning old cars especially. And he doesn't like tuning cars at all. He's like power should be natural, given by the factory.
Okay.
So that's a debate we always have. He believes I'm immature. That's why I like tuned vehicles.
Okay, I like the way that you put it across, where you have a different view about the cars and your father, and he thinks you're immature to think like that, but it's not that way. That is your way of dealing with cars.
Because that's how I like them.
Okay, okay. The point noted.
But one
that-
thing I would agree with my father is it's high maintenance.
Okay, Dad talks about money because he's the one who is funding
Yeah,
that
exactly.
tuning. Okay, so my next question is to Gauram. If your screen time could talk, what would it say about you? Probably now, before answering that, tell me what is your screen time per week? Don't
Oh my God.
don't shock us or scare us. Give a rational number.
It's a bit high.
Okay, high towards
3.
still calculating.
Oh, it's a bit high.
Okay,
20 minutes.
let's keep it that way. It's bit high. Okay.
21
what
hours.
would it's say about you. What was the number that you just
21
You spend
said?
one
21
day.
hours? Oh,
in a week.
in a week. Okay.
So like it would say, brother, control.
Control. Just keep me aside and
Yeah.
do your work. Okay. What's one toxic thing about social media that nobody told you about? Of course, she mentioned about the bullying and comparison happens. Apart from that, do you think anything toxic happens online? Anybody can answer this. If you've felt it, have you come across any toxic posts or something happened to you which is kind of toxic?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Okay, so I've noticed this many times where there's a post, let's say it's about the topic on gender inequality. People in the comments, they forget that they have to be very respectful and they should respect others' opinions.
Okay.
I feel like that's very bad. They put it across in a very disrespectful manner.
Probably taking names.
Yes,
and
they
using
start
mean
taking
words.
names, tagging people, using words they shouldn't use on a global platform.
Yeah, of course, that's very toxic. Anything that you have come across?
Not much, because the only
Of course,
social
you should
media.
have like 21 hours of screen time.
Yeah, the only social media I use is YouTube. So I don't use other social media apps.
What
First
do you
thing,
watch in YouTube?
Mostly about motorsport or anything that is informative.
Okay, any one YouTuber that you want to name?
Mark Rober.
Mark Rober.
Hats off to that person.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
And there is also Veritasium. That guy, he is a bit like, it's hard to understand what he tells, but once you understand it, your mind just blows.
That's lovely. Okay. So, is there any way that you've compared yourself to a reel or a post and try to be miserable that you're not matching up to it, or you felt really proud that I'm matching? So, is there any way that you've compared yourself to a reel or a post?
So there's posts online called the It Girl routine
Okay.
or the That Girl routine. I feel like it's very unrealistic.
Can you just explain it to me? It's kind
Okay,
of
so basically,
new for me as well.
she wakes up very early, has the most productive time,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like it's not very realistic. A person does burn out after a point of time. It's not very consistent.
And still taking aesthetic
Yeah.
pictures everywhere
Exactly.
and drinking matcha.
The perfect girl.
Exactly.
Okay, so that you think that's too much to?
I think that's very staged.
Yeah, of course, everything is staged. You can't wake up to a princess and look beautiful every time.
Like those, they have those a day in my life vlogs,
Mhm.
which everything just is perfect.
Mhm.
That's really staged, I think.
Yeah, of course. So, you think, talking about social media, do you think sometimes it's stress buster or a stress creator?
Now that would depend on how you use social media, like what type of videos you watch. 'Cause
Okay.
I watch videos that calm me down.
What kind of videos that calms you down?
Motorsports, football.
Okay, you
Or-
don't really get into it kind of videos?
I get those morning routine videos. The last morning routine video I got was a guy, he woke up at 6.
Uh-huh.
I think he exercised till like 7.
You think that's not possible?
It is. That's why I'm like, I was proud. I'm like, oh, I follow this. I was happy. I'm like, he exercises till 7, then he goes to school, comes back, studies, and then I think he plays or something. It was like the perfect routine.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, I'm proud. I follow this. I'm like,
Oh.
finally.
Nice. So you don't think it's staged? Of course.
That might not be
waking
staged.
up
I don't
at
know what
6
they're
and
talking
working
about.
Out, it's not.
No,
It
'cause I-
depends person to
Yeah,
person.
Because I don't know what
very
they're
much.
talking about at all.
Yeah. If who's someone you actually follow online and makes you feel better about yourself? You can all give one names.
Wizard Liz.
Okay, what is that content about?
Okay, so it's basically self-motivation, self-awareness, very much about maintaining your mental health.
Okay. You already told one. Do you want to rename that person again?
Mark Rober.
Okay.
Mark Rober, that's an interesting one.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
now you
guy
put me
is-
on the spot. I need some time.
Okay, think. Because I am sure
Who
you should
inspires
have
me?
names. Yeah. Inspires or make you feel better about yourself. Their post or content.
Who would that be?
Okay, there's this other person, Licia Ronzillo, if I'm pronouncing her
So
name
are
right.
you guys actually following Indian influencers or
Yes.
just
We
Think
do.
talking about Indian, triggered insan.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Mythpat.
Okay.
Amazing
Classic
combo.
person.
So what are their content on?
Gaming or roasting, depends. Depends on his mood.
Roasting as well.
Funny.
So is it in trending?
A lot.
What kind of roasting do they actually do?
Like if anyone provokes them or talks bad about them, they just roast them back. It's all in good fun, but it's nice. But not in good fun always, but it's nice.
I don't take roasting as fun.
I follow Kendrick Lamar a lot. I really like Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
like Charlie Puth. He's a singer.
That's a nice
but,
one.
He makes music with like any random object, like cup sounds. So
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, the names, I'm really curious to get into your phones and check what kind of influencers and YouTubers that you're watching, because none of the names that I've come across ever in all these years of using social media. But kudos to you, you're all very much into the trend and know what you guys are doing. Very
You know,
nice.
but Kendrick Lamar is actually good.
Oh,
He
yeah.
makes good songs.
Okay, so let's note it down. Before I leave, I'll take all their Instagram handles and start following them probably. Okay. So next, being a teenager, everybody thinks that we will put you in the spot, or mama talks about, how lazy you are, or dad talks about, how, most of the times you're not present. That is what the usual comment that I have seen, that you guys are not present. Sometimes it makes you feel frustrated, or sometimes why everybody's are talking about us, why us, that kind of. So my question is it really hard to convince your parents, your teachers, or your friends? What do you think? Like, how is your teenage life? Is it very kind of frustrating to be a teenager, or that you have to convince a lot of people that what you are not?
no, I think my parents, my friends, they're all very supportive. They encourage me. So I've never felt the need to like convince them to do something. They're all-
Okay.
For me, it's dependent. It's depending upon the time. So sometimes it feels a bit frustrating, but I understand this age, and like you need to be. It is like a reminder that the future will also be a bit harder for you. So it's like a.
You take it in a very positive
Yeah.
way. Yeah, of course. Very
But
nicely said.
sometimes it feels really bad. Like
Like you-
I want to like punch a punching bag or stuff.
It's a roller coaster basically. There's ups,
I
there's
understand.
downs.
I understand. You have your hormones, you have your friends, you have your a lot of influences around, and people are trying to correct you for every little step that you take.
Yeah.
I
Right
can
now,
understand.
it's pretty smooth because my parents are very cool. They like it's easy to relate to them. So they're very chill. And
Okay.
to convince them, I just need to study, be on good behavior,
Yeah.
and behave good with my brother.
That's
Same.
pretty much every house
yeah.
story.
So if
that
I know, and if I'm
if
good
you-
with my brother, I get extra.
Brownie
you
point.
get the
Brownie
cookie points.
points.
Yeah,
brownie
points, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So that is the pretty much story of every
Yeah, so it's
household,
smooth.
right?
Yeah.
All they expect is for you to behave well, study well, and be the good and good boys and good girls. That's it. Okay. So now coming from the household to the global level, say if you get a stage to speak about any global issues that is happening around for 60 seconds, I'll come to each one of you. I just want the topic that you want to talk about, anything that you feel like you really have to address it on a global stage. What is that one thing?
I think mental health, people don't really, like, they do talk about it, but many people, they bottle up their feelings.
You think the teenagers are going through a lot of mental stress nowadays?
Some of them are,
Hmm.
but some of them, I feel like they feel at school sometimes when they say that, oh, I have depression. I go to the therapist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do that. I go to the therapist. I have an appointment. I take antidepressant pills. So all of the, I think it's really fake when some people actually go through it, they suffer.
Okay.
So faking it is not right.
So you want to talk about the mental issues. How about you, child?
I would like. Can I just come back to that later?
Yeah, sure.
So I think it'll be mostly about, as she said, mental health. That's a very important aspect nowadays. And then it's about breaking stereotypes and boundaries that have been set by the previous generations, because the time has changed. We have to move forward with the time while keeping our roots with us.
What kind of stereotypes that you're talking about?
Okay, so there's a very big stereotype that women shouldn't work. It's the male of the family who have to work. You shouldn't talk much. I feel like that's very different, and a man's hard work is valued more than a woman's hard work.
Okay.
They might be doing the same thing, but no, the man is doing it better. The woman is
Have you
not
felt
doing
it ever?
I would say, yeah, many times. Generally, people, they appreciate a man's hard work. They're like, oh my god, he works so hard. A woman does it, they'll criticize her in every single decision.
Okay. I appreciate you have a view on that really well. How about you?
About stopping war, because it's a very important topic. I saw a video on it yesterday, and it was very sad. So there's this girl who comes up to a UFC fighter before his fight, and she tells she has two brothers. She's like, could you train both of my brothers? I lost my parents in the war, so I'm an orphan. And the fighter just started breaking down into tears, and then after the fight he's like, and he just started announcing, stop war, guys, for the children at least. Many kids suffer because of war. They have to go through a lot. So on a global stage, I would ask everyone to please stop fighting with each other. Please unite with each other, because it's for the future of the next generation as well. Because those who because which countries go through war, the children there suffer the most.
Yeah, and the development, the education,
Everything,
everything.
No, it was very sad,
Very
that video.
well said. Very well said, Ansh. Actually,
So I feel like due to the government conflicts, the innocents are the ones who are actually facing the problem. They're losing their home, their parents, their relatives, their close ones, And in this process, they lose themselves too. They lose their future, and not only the person's future is at risk, the country, the world's future, humanity is also at risk at this point. So I feel like it should be talked about between the governments, and they shouldn't involve the citizens into it.
okay. So you have any other take on that?
No, I agree with her that like violence is not the answer. Like I'm not saying there won't be any fights, there won't be disagreements, there will be, but there's always a better solution than violence.
Even I agree with her. Like,
Okay. So we all agree together that it's
Yes.
more on a higher level, political level, that we have to sit and sort out things rather than
Yeah.
going into an actual war, which is resulting in a lot of people's life and their future also. The one who are dead, they're dead. But what about the people who are alive? They're actually like a dead people walking around, like with no
Yes.
future, no hope. Yeah, true. So, do you think that like you are talking about such intense topics? Sometimes do you feel that you are, people shut you down because you're like kids,
Yes.
and you need not have so much opinion sometimes? Do you think so? That happens to you often?
Very much. They think
Very
we're
much,
very
yeah.
naive to understand, but they have to know that very much updated with the happenings around the world.
I can
We
feel that.
understand
Yes,
it.
of course.
Yeah.
After this
Yeah.
conversation, I can really actually feel that you are very much aware of what is happening around you.
Yeah, because I think they feel that just because we're kids, we're clueless, but age is just a number.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
You know, there is this thing why people think of shutting you all down, because sometimes they feel that teenagers are too overconfident.
yeah.
You know, most of the adults think that whether they know the topic or they know any situation, they're just too confident about.
My view on it is, they shut us down because we may know too much.
Okay, they're scared about
Yeah,
the.
but I've not been shut down ever.
Okay, that's nice.
Because I don't know why. Because whenever I speak, people tend to listen more, and I like it.
Okay.
So it's very rare I get shut down. Sometimes when I speak things like which are unrealistic or just pure nonsense, that time my dad may tell, it's fine, be quiet. But usually I don't get shut down.
That's nice.
I think it's also because our views are very different, from the older generations. They have a different view. Us as the newer generation, we're way more, rational minded.
Yeah.
We are very open to things. We accept people
Yeah.
for who they actually are. And
I
we don't
agree
really
that.
have a problem with diversity nowadays.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I totally agree that. So coming, just adding up to your this one, there's another question about how do you think, do you want to give any example on how opinions change? You're talking about your grandmother's generation, mom's generation, and your generation. Do you think that, say, just take a kind of situation and can you explain how the opinions changes from your grandmother to your mom and to you? Just pick up any situation, and if you want to give us an example on how opinion changes. For example, you can take a woman working. You can take that and how grandmom's opinion and mother's opinion and your opinion change on that.
Okay, so if we talk about our grandparents' generation, women, if they're educated, then that's a big thing for them, Oh my God, she's educated. And some people are accepting the fact, they're like, okay, yeah, good, she's up to date with the world. Some people criticize it. And then coming to our parents' generation, women started working. There have been many women who spoke up for others' rights. But what's shocking is that women sometimes become enemies of women too. They don't support each other. They start criticizing it too. And I don't get that, because someone's fighting for your rights. If you haven't stood up for yourself, they're standing for you. You should support them.
It's on feminism, okay, because you guys are girls. What rights do men have that women don't right now?
See, the
Of
law
course
has
we can have
evolved.
it in the podcast. You can ask, of course.
No, like what rights do men have right now that women don't?
If we talk about legal rights, then yes, women and men, they have equal rights right now in most countries.
Like any rights. Like what rights do men have that women don't right now? So
The government has evolved, they have it. But each and everything I can say, especially in India, I think yes, in urban areas, it's very much up to date. But it's the people, they're not changing. Their mindset is still the same.
So the government is recognized both equally.
Ansh, the problem is
The people.
the government recognizing certain rules and regulations are one part, and following that is another
Yes.
part. As she mentioned, urban people who are aware of laws and rules, they might be able to follow it. There are few people who is not aware of their own legal rights. There are women who are beaten up every day in the rural areas who still doesn't understand that she can go and complain. They actually
So
they
it's
don't
the
know
people
about
who have not developed.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what she was
The
trying
people
to
and
do.
their mindset.
No, that's just my question. I just wanted to know that.
Yeah. There's people and their mindset that. Coming back to my question, do you think now the older generation think you guys are too opinionated sometimes?
Definitely. We're more aware. We're not more opinionated. We're very
Define
much aware.
opinionated.
Yeah.
You think it's a good thing or a bad thing to have too much of opinions on everything?
Okay. Having opinions is good. But respecting others' opinions is more important.
So you think you're doing that?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So all of you in your generation,
Like
you're
we-
respecting other opinion,
Yeah.
as well as having a strong opinion of what
Yeah.
you think.
And we also try our best sometimes, and that's like one of the small reasons why our parents chat us. So in order to tell us that actually like it's not always good to put up our opinion for every topic.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that where it is coming from. In our generation, your parents' generation, we are not used to have too many opinions. First of all, we were not, probably free to express our opinions. It can be the very personal decisions of our own life. We were not supposed to have those opinions. Later, it has evolved to having too much. What we think is when we didn't had so many opinions, we feel that you guys have too many opinions to share.
Yes.
That's where the kind of friction comes. But still, yes, I feel whatever opinions that you have, unless it is not hurting anyone, unless you're respecting others' opinion, that's absolutely fine to put your point. That's nice. What I can see is you're very confident kids with a lot of good opinions, and you know how to question, you know how to lead, you know how to think. Probably I can give 100% credit to your parents as well as the schools that you are studying and having your exposures, and probably what I feel is 100% of you comes with what you are and in what surrounding you are, and if you are this confident and you have good opinion, that means you are in a very good surroundings. So let's talk about school now, can we?
Yes.
Okay. What's something unique about your school that you probably are very proud of and
This atmosphere right now.
okay.
It's not common in every school to have such an atmosphere. The reason I like the school is because of this lawn and this atmosphere. It's very refreshing. Like after having a tiring day, like when you're going home, you just come here with your friends, sit for a while under the tree and talk. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like it's the variety of activities you're exposed to. We have legal studies as an option for 11th.
Recently you had this
Yes,
moot
moot
court also.
court
You want to
room.
talk about it?
Yeah, I feel like it's a very different initiative. It's India's first school-based moot courtroom. I feel very excited for that.
Okay. Have you done any activity? Did you?
Me and my friends played
fi-
there.
Okay. So I see a very confident teenagers right in front of me with a lot of opinions and view on the world. What I feel is your company is very well sorted. It can be at home or at school. So do you want to talk about how unique your school is and what are the things that you really love about your school? We'll start from Ansh.
First, the school's atmosphere is amazing. Not every school has a lawn with a lot of greenery and trees. This is amazing. Like after having a long tiring day of only studies, when you come here with your friends and like have a talk for a while, it's amazing. And then we have sports facilities. Right now we introduced volleyball and cricket. It's amazing. We have good players also here. So the cricket nets are very helpful, and this volleyball court which we just made, it's amazing. And then we have the football and basketball fields. The basketball fields is good, and the football field, it's perfect for football. Like we're gonna have a match there on Saturday, and I really hope I win the match. But it's a good court.
All the best for the match. Yes, Nida, you have anything to talk about the school?
We have a moot court facility in our school. It's India's first school-based moot court.
Okay.
That's very different.
Do
I
you
don't
want to
think
explain our audience about what is this moot court? And
Definitely. It's a simulation of a real life court.
Okay.
So students who have opted for legal studies as their optional subject with any stream, they get to participate in moot court. It will enhance their logical reasoning, their speaking skills, and it will help them be more aware of the current world. Our seniors have been participating in the moot court.
Is there actual conversations
Yes.
like
Yes.
proper court set up and there is
Yes, there's a
arguments
proper
going?
court set up
Okay.
in our school. It's called the Crimson Moot Court.
Awesome.
And the inauguration for the same was recently held. We had a chief guest come in,
Okay.
our co-CEO of the school come in too. It was a wonderful experience.
Wow. Very excited to take a look at this moot court
Yes,
and
definitely.
proceedings and everything. What about you?
Yeah, and we also have assemble labs and other scientific labs. So
What is
let's.
this assemble lab?
It is a lab for creative thinking and critical thinking.
Okay.
So we have one for the Lego. We have like actual Lego kits,
Okay.
and the other is for the older kids after I guess high school. High school and above, we have the robotics lab.
I actually, while going across the labs, I also saw this VR
Yeah.
headsets and everything.
Yeah,
That's
it's
very
in-
unique.
Yes.
Not most of the schools have it.
Rarely
You must
any
be
school
really
has
lucky
it.
to have so many.
And the
facilities.
VR headset we have, and the students, like I have seen, I could not get a chance to go into the assemble lab because I was too old. So I've seen the younger kids; they just love it.
I hope you also love it because
Yeah.
nobody is old for a Lego.
Yeah. Once I had been in there, and we had also played a bit.
Okay.
And then like today only we had our robotics class. So we had been to the robotics lab.
What do you do in the robotics classes?
So today we just learnt about how to like connect up components. So like we are starting from basics. So we just got the kit today. They taught us how to like connect up an LED to a battery and all of that.
Okay.
And we also got an Arduino kit. Like Arduino is like a microcontroller board.
Wow.
It like helps you build robots.
Awesome.
That and
Must
we
be
have
very
the
exciting.
and we have the chemistry, biology, and physics labs. Best ones in the
Okay.
world, according to me.
Which is the one subject that you enjoy the most, the practical classes?
Yeah, in the sciences, in the three sciences, I love chemistry.
Okay.
Chemistry is my favorite. Like, I love to play with chemicals. Although
I
it's
hope
not
you're
that
safe
safe.
too. Yeah.
Although it's not that safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we had been over there. It was fun.
Okay.
So we like experimented of production of hydrogen gas. So we actually took magnesium and mixed it with hydrochloric acid, and then there was like this hydrogen gas formed. We actually lit it. It was like popping. The
This pop sound.
was coming. So we had a lot of fun, and then we had also been to the biology lab and the physics lab.
Okay. Have you done any dissections or?
No, not yet because
microscope?
I'm actually vegetarian. Sorry.
My biology classes where we were dying to dissect a cockroach, and once we started it, and it was the point where we realized we are not having our lunch anytime soon because it was gross.
You dissected it.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Lucky?
They don't let us do it.
We had dissected kidneys.
I don't
Kidneys
think that's a
over
very
there.
good experience dissecting
Me and my
cockroaches.
friends wanted to do to a
We were
frog.
actually dying to do it, but once we were halfway through that, then we realized it's not that exciting as we thought.
The reality hit.
Yeah, reality hits. Okay, how about you?
I think the teachers are very nice. They're very approachable, and you can actually talk to them. There's a lot of student-teacher interaction. They are willing to hear us out, and they give us free games periods.
Oh, nice. See, what I feel is any place is kind of not attractive when you don't have a nice people around it. It's all the teachers or the staff that value adds to a lot of things that you have. Once you have a good teacher or empathetic ones, you will definitely find that place very calming and soothing. Of course, I totally agree. Has any teacher ever said something that you think that changed the way that you thought about anything, like that
Yes.
actually changed your way of thinking?
Yes.
Yes.
We have a sir called Babu sir.
Okay.
He is amazing.
Oh.
Like what he says is very deep. Like when you hear few of his stories or hear what he has to say, it's like you want to hear it. You can't deviate away from him. He is one of my favorite teachers.
Okay. Do you want to explain something that changed your way of thinking?
It happened today.
Okay.
He asked us like how many of us thank our hearts every day.
Thank our?
Hearts.
Okay.
So he's like, your heart doesn't beat until a few weeks in your mother's womb. So your heart is working every day very hard to make sure you can still walk and breathe. It doesn't even take rest. If it takes if the heart starts taking rest, you won't be able to move anymore. So he's like, if you guys really want to look at it in a different way, wake up in the morning and the first thing you should do is put both the hands over your heart and say a mantra. He told us, like, thank you heart, I love you for working so hard, and saying I love you, I love you, I love you, and then just thanking our heart for what it is.
Very deep. Very. That makes your
And that's just
sense.
what he had to say today. And today was like, we didn't have a lot of time with him today. So on usual days, it's like what he has to say, we really listen.
Oh, that's
It's very
nice.
interesting. He's a very
The
interesting
very
person.
same teacher he was talking about, he said something to us today. I don't remember the exact words, but it meant that you get to decide how people choose to behave with you, how they treat you. You entertain disrespect, you get disrespect. You ask them to be respectful, you get respected at. There's
Very
also this one thing my teacher told me. It was to enjoy every moment when life takes me on a new journey. I feel like that's a really
Wow.
great thing.
Yeah.
Teachers, she said that failing isn't the end of the world. It's just proof that you tried and you deserve a second chance.
Wow.
Okay. Very nicely said. I think these are the things that we have to carry it for the life.
Yes.
I mean, even of course, our audience also agree and probably try to thank our heart and choose how people will,
Respect you,
yeah,
treat you.
respect you, and also failing is okay. Absolutely, not trying is not okay.
Yes.
It's all the lessons that of course, we have to carry it forward. Even it can be a teenager or an adult or anyone in case. Very nicely said. I hope like you are in a very safe hands. What I can say is all your teachers motivate you with such lovely words. I mean, I would love to come to your school every day and sit with you all.
Definitely. There's always something for everyone. There's sports. If you're into sports, then there's sports. There's speaking or artistic skills. You get to show out your artistic skills. There's always something for everyone, you know. You get to shine at your own place.
Okay, you have anything to add to that?
Before coming to school, I was like the quiet kid, not very confident in showing my talents and showing who I
Okay,
am.
so is this your first year?
Yeah, this is my first time.
Okay.
So I think I've got opportunities and everyone's nice and respectful. They're not judgmental.
Okay,
I
so
feel free.
like adding to your answer, how a newcomer is treated in your classroom?
I'm a newcomer. I've
Oh,
joined school
lovely.
this time and it was a very big change for me. You know, 10th I shifted. But the teachers are really very approachable. The
How about your
principal-
friends?
Oh yeah, it was very easy to make friends. I was scared about that because I was really close to my friends earlier. But I found friends really well. They're really good people, good-hearted people. The teachers are wonderful.
Yeah, and I'm not always the first one to approach, like normally.
True.
But when I came here, like everyone they came themselves, they came up to me themselves and they introduced and then we became friends. So I think it was really
Nice, very nice. I mean, not usually you get to hear
Yes.
all this. Probably, I think high schoolers are kind of difficult,
Yeah,
to
definitely.
crack and get into the group.
That's why I was apprehensive before coming to school. I was like, how will I make friends? Like
Okay.
high school.
Same.
That's a
I
nice
don't
thing.
agree with that. Because
You don't agree with what I said?
yes,
Okay.
I believe I don't know about
Again,
I don't know
maybe
about
a millennial.
yeah. No, I don't know
thought
about the girls' experiences, but as a boy, making friends with people in your age group is very easy.
It's just a hi-fi and a bro. And
Very
sorted
easy.
for
It's
life.
exactly. It's very
Yeah.
easy. If
Okay.
you have something which you can relate to them, it's even easier.
Okay. And you have the common interest all the time, either it's football or cricket or cars.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
What else? Is there anything else?
No,
Okay.
I think gaming.
Gaming, yes.
Yeah, gaming, yes. Okay. One word answer. My school makes me feel.
Comfortable.
Confident.
Heard.
That's nice. Probably that's the basic that everybody are looking forward to in any school. Your school, I think, doing a wonderful job. I'm a parent as well. When you think about school, what I feel is you're sending your kid to a school to make them future ready. Because if future is something that we can't see and you're learning for the future, you think the school is helping you to be that future ready person? What are the skills that you're learning at school which makes you future ready?
Okay, so we have AI. That is very important for the
Yeah,
future.
of
I mean,
course.
technology is driven by AI at this
Yeah.
point. And we have smart boards in the classroom. And you mentioned the VR. That is something
Yeah.
that I found really interesting.
Super cool about, yes.
Exactly. And the platform, I guess it's a really good platform to just make yourself feel heard. And then people, they actually push you upstairs. You know, like if you're confident, then they'll make you even more confident. They push you in a good way.
Nice.
That's very
nice.
important, I think.
Okay, hypothetically, I create a situation for you all. Say a friend of yours comes from any country, Western country, and you know, she is just giving that, she's flexing about her country or school or whatever. What is that first thing that you want to talk about your school? That, you know, just,
We have a cool principal.
okay.
He is very approachable. He's the best. We couldn't ask for a better principal. In any school, I would challenge
So
people.
nobody can flex about their principle like how you
No,
guys do.
not in front of our school. In every, like, no school can flex about their principal in front of our school. Because David sir is amazing.
Yes,
Hats off to
that's
him.
something that I found very surprising. The principal being so approachable, the principal and the vice principal both. You
Okay.
can go to them if you have any problems.
This is
That's
the
a
best
really
duo
good
we could ask for.
thing. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Nice. So anything else that you want to make them like, no, we have the best.
VR lab.
We are lab, okay.
The best
Moot
card in
court.
the world.
Assemble.
Yes.
And
Assemble.
lab.
I love Assemble. I played it.
Assemble is the best.
Nice. So you guys are in 10th, two of you are in 10th, and soon you're, you know, going to a different setup in college. Of course, you have 11th and 12th here. Post that, is there anything that you want to carry it forward or, you know, remember it forever from your school? What is that one thing?
Memories with friends.
Yeah.
The amount
Okay.
of memories I've made within the school and outside are all thanks to Winmore. Because if I did not join the school, I joined during COVID time. I was not in Bangalore before, so I joined during COVID time, and this was the first school. It was online school, online schooling. So when I joined here, everyone was approachable. Like, it was online, so it was easy to make friends because we all used to chat with each other online. And
Okay, you started with online chatting, not the
Exactly.
physical interaction.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
yeah, then when I came to Bangalore, then we met. So after meeting, our first outing, we went to a movie. That was Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay.
And after that, we kept going to movies. Like, we kept making more and more memories. It was amazing. I'll never forget them.
Okay, out of curiosity, how was that COVID time for you all? How was that online classes? Just wanted to know.
Teacher.
In the beginning, it was like fine because like you get to stay at home, and then in the middle you can just, you know, leave them.
So have you done that?
So
Internet
many
connections
times.
Many
are
times.
bad and you
Yes.
just left the meeting?
I'll tell one story. There was this time where I did not know the answer to a science question. So I just turned off my internet. And I'm like, Mom, I can't hear you. So my screen just stuck. And then Ansh leaves the meeting. And then I join again, and teacher's like, oh, Ansh is back. Should I ask him? Then she asked me again. And I'm like, yes, ma'am, I'll answer. So by the time my internet was off, I got the book under everything. And I'm answering the question like very confidently. So teacher's like, oh, Ansh knows.
Okay.
And then in the exam also, like, it's online. So everyone knows the answer in online. Everyone used to get good marks. Everyone used to get like
But
9.
was it boring to not come to physical school and have
It
that
was
very boring?
it was kind like during school time it was boring because in class we can talk to our friends, we look next to loads of
Yeah,
friends,
yeah,
but
that
online if
was
we try to
missing.
talk with our friends, teacher will mute you immediately.
Yeah,
So
yeah. And you can't do that. Like typing is not that easy. Rather than you know,
You're
going
looking
to
at your
friends.
you
keyboard.
can't
the
tell your
teachers knows
emotions
your
through
face.
you can't tell your emotions through
Yeah.
emojis
What was the
always.
best part of COVID online classes?
May I?
Yeah.
So like it was I can call myself I can call it as the golden era of me learning about technology.
Okay.
It was
About
like-
the Zoom and
Yeah, it was the time. So I apparently had a Linux machine. I never used Windows, so I was using Linux machine. So I learned like heavy knowledge about it.
Okay.
Everything about PCs, computers, programming, coding, everything I learned from.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
think-
yeah, of course. Everybody had that opportunity to learn a lot of things about
Yeah.
internet and connecting online.
Yes.
It's also about how accessible it is. Like there was this one time I slept during a science class of mine. So I was like, okay, I'll watch the recording at night. I turn on the recording and I hear my teacher calling my name. She was like, Nida, Nida, what happened? Can you answer? Can you answer? And I'm trying to unmute in the recording. I didn't
Oh.
realize it's a recording. Then I'm like, oh great,
You're
it's a
so
recording.
engrossed in the online
Exactly.
class. Yeah, okay, nice. What was the worst thing?
The most boring part of online classes were when we had these class parties, year-end parties. I mean, how do you have a party online? And on top of that, the party was just people recording themselves in their home. And like, imagine you're dancing. So people would record them dancing or singing individually. They'd make a slideshow of it
Yeah.
and just play it. And then you have to sit at your home, watch that video for like 1 hour, with the party is 1 hour long. And you have to just vibe there. And that was the most, like, that's boring.
Yeah.
People could just
Yeah.
leave whenever they want.
Yeah, we used
Yeah.
to have virtual field trips in which they just go to Google,
Watch it. Okay.
in which they just go to Google Earth and
Yeah.
then they keep pressing the forward button, so there's just like
Oh.
that didn't make
Yeah, that's kind of boring as
And
well.
the other one is the teacher not coming sometimes. The stress.
Oh, the
and
teachers used to have internet problems. That was amazing. So some
Of
random
course,
guy.
you guys have internet
Yeah,
problems.
we
the
had.
teachers should also
The-
have
no,
internet
That time
problems.
some random guy used to become the admin when the teacher left, and this guy, whoever he hated in the class, you just ban them from the class, like remove them for that day. And that poor guy would not be able to join the class back. That was just funny.
Thank
and then
you,
the
thank
other
you.
one was my internet problems. It used to make me go so furious that I used to like actually bang the screen.
I mean, thank you so much for letting us know what all happened at a student end on the corona time. Oh, yeah, thank you so much for giving us the insight on what all happened at the student end because we always thought that it's very hard for everyone to connect online and stay put for 6 hours and classes, homeworks, and everything was kind of stressful. But I understood there's a fun part as well to that. Okay, so we'll come to the last round of our podcast. That's rapid fire. So I'll be asking you all questions and your answer has to be very rapid. One question for everyone. Okay, one word to describe being a teen in 2025.
overloaded.
What's one thing adult will never understand about your generation?
Uh,
Rapid.
okay, so it is. Screen is not always bad. Screen is not always.
Gen Z or Gen Alpha? Who is cooler?
Gen Z, definitely.
Morning person or night scroller?
Not neither, like night life, not night scroll. But if the two were the option, morning person.
Okay. Most overrated teen trend today?
What I said, a day in my life vlogs.
Okay. Instagram or YouTube Shorts?
YouTube Shorts.
One influencer you secretly follow?
I secretly follow.
It's kind of cringe influencer or anyone that makes you feel happy.
Okay, I don't think there's any cringe or unhappy influencer that I follow.
Okay. Filter or no filter?
Now, in this question, there could be two meanings. Filter meaning screen filter. Otherwise, filter meaning speaking.
Speaking filter.
Okay. Filter, because I have a younger brother and he has no filter. And when some auntie comes in or some child comes in,
He
it's
can talk.
it's
Bad.
bad to watch. Like you have to explain to them that you're not supposed to talk about this, and this.
Your school in 3 emojis.
The sparkles one,
Okay.
the one with the like
Angel.
yeah, the angel ring, and the one with the cool sunglasses.
Nice. What's one subject that you wish doesn't exist?
Doesn't exist.
Say chemistry,
Ah,
please.
this is hard one.
Chemistry said his favorite.
Yeah, it's hard. I love all of them.
Okay.
I got them all.
Mr. Nerd.
Basically.
One teacher
Yes, sir.
who should be a content creator.
My English teacher.
I was about to say the same thing.
You want to take his name?
Her
Christina
name,
ma'am.
Christina ma'am,
Christina ma'am,
definitely.
yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. So, okay.
She has the talent for it.
Let's
Yes.
request
Yes.
Christina ma'am to have a account. Okay. Uniform, school or cringe?
Right, this is better than the previous year. That's all I have to say.
What's your lunchbox flex?
Like when you order in last night and you take and it's left over and you take it. 'Cause it's like
It's like a pizza or a
Oh yeah, pizza definitely.
burgers or something. A most unnecessary rule at school.
Unnecessary rule. Uh,
Walking in a line.
yeah, walking in a line with your hands back.
Yeah.
I don't need that. I'm not gonna take someone and hit them. I just want to walk, but I want
point noted.
walking in a
makes
line. Okay.
sense. Okay. One thing you would change about new student or new students or treated.
How they're treated.
Yeah.
How students are treated. I think sometimes teacher get a bit too lenient with the students, and the students tend to forget their boundaries.
Okay.
That.
What makes a school cool in 2025?
Having a cool principal.
Okay.
Yep.
If you had 1 minute to speak to your principal, what would you say?
I think we do this program to like raise funds, and then with those funds we go to a school trip on a school trip.
Oh, okay. Should students be allowed to rate teachers?
As a student, I'm saying no because I have many classmates. So some days they like the teacher, and if the teacher scolds them, they
don't
just
like it.
flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if they were allowed to rate
Kind
the
of
teachers,
partial.
yeah, it would go.
Yeah.
Book or movie? I am not asking you. Book or movie? Book?
Oh, same.
Murder on the
We're on
Orient
the same-
Express.
What is
the
that
best.
book?
This book I recently read was The Silent Patient.
Silent Patient.
There could be a movie made on the same
Is
topic.
there any book that is trending in teenagers now?
Oh, there's many. There's something called as book talk.
Okay.
TikTok, something like that. It's very related, you know. They usually people who are enthusiastic about reading, they post books which are like young adult books mostly. She said Silent Patient, a wonderful book, honestly.
Okay, what is it about?
So it's basically about a woman who like kills her husband. But
Pretty
then
dark.
after that,
It's a
she
dark
just,
one.
Yeah, she just doesn't tell anyone. Like she stops talking.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
there's the memes.
Isn't it too dark?
And
for
this
your
is why
age?
movies are good.
You
I
can
mean, the
actually
plot
imagine.
twists are nice.
Thank you guys. It's been so much fun, and thank you for being so candid and talking about taking us through what all happens behind the teen minds and how you fall in friendships and have that fun element in your school as well as home, and what you like and what you don't like. I really had so much fun talking to you all, and I hope you all have a best future for yourself. Whether you follow 9 to 5 job or you don't follow, or you want to follow your dream, whatever it is, the future should be bright for you. And I'm so glad that you are in this place which actually nurture all your kind of passion or your voice. This place is perfect for your nurturing. All your teachers are very, very cool according to whatever you
yes,
said. So I'm glad and kind of jealous also that I am not in this school as a student. But hopefully, yes, I get to see all your classes one day, meet your principal and your English teacher, and have so much fun with them as well. Thank you so much for being on the podcast. Do you have anything to say as a closing line? How did you feel about the podcast?
Wonderful experience.
Yeah,
honestly.
wonderful.
It was
You all
very
liked
fun.
it?
Yeah.
Fun?
Very fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a certificate for me to take back home. It made my day actually. Thank you. You know what? It's very unlikely to get those kind of
Fun comments.
comments from a teenager. I'm going to cherish it for my life, coming from a teenagers that I'm fun.
If you're considering me as a teenager, because all my brother's friends and him, they all call me old.
Old?
Like, I don't know. I'm not old, but they call me a 30-year-old man in the body of a 15-year-old.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
same.
Of course, you're not. You're fun as
I
well.
know, I'm fun.
And I really take
They
it
don't
with
get it.
pride that you called me fun. I'm going to take it and, pat my back probably. And yeah, thank you so much. And thank you to the bright and bold teen students of Winmore Academy, Jaipur. And thank you for giving us the front row seat and taking us through your day, your ideas, your values, your aims, dreams and ambitions. I really had fun shooting podcast with you all. I hope you all also had fun.
Definitely.
Thank you so much once again. Let's wish all your futures bright and
Thank you.
hopefully you get to dream, get to choose and get to have a brightest future. Thank you so much.
Thank you.